I can't read it. Okay. It still looks like ass. Why? Why? Excuse me. Perhaps this will be better. Okay. Okay. Background's a little bit darker now. I think she can still see you guys. Okay, I see you guys now. Hi, Q. Hello, Kay. Hi, Zep. Hi, Clock. Hello, Mr. Dr. Ender. Congrats on getting first clock. No, she can't. I absolutely can. Don't forget, I have 4 eyes. Sometimes. Sometimes 5, sometimes 6. 2 in the back of my head, 2 in the front of my head. When I put on glasses, I get another pair. Wanted to beat Clock to it, but you lost? Better luck next time. How was the wedding? It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. That's why I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'll put out a schedule for you guys later today. But it is not yesterday. I was a little bit busy yesterday because we had people over. I think it's always like the days around the wedding, it's usually really busy. There's usually a lot of, I don't know, happenings, events, dinners, lunches, breakfasts. I finally beat Canto 4 and got the Yearning Marcella for Don Quixote. Wait, what is the Yearning Marcella? But congratulations on beating Canto 4. The Yearning... Oh, that's the... Oh, that's the... Oh, the... Is that the... I haven't played. I haven't played. Which Canto is that one? Canto 7? For Don Quixote? I really want her because Dawn was actually my favorite character in Limbus Company when I first started. I loved her so much. That's the paid battle pass reward. Oh, I see. Do you want to consider putting Inchi on one of the plants behind you? That's actually a very, very good idea. Wait, I think you're cooking. I think you're cooking. Inchi would definitely love this habitat. He went on an adventure because he couldn't stand all of the machinery around and all of the wires. He needed to be in a more nature-esque atmosphere. Loopy's gone. I swear it just started, yet I never saw damage so goddamn high. Oh shit, you beat a boss in 2 turns? That's crazy! Well, I don't think I can... I actually don't think I can get the Don Quixote Battle Pass reward. I haven't been logging in. And she's dead. Loopy's dead. All the worms are dead. Did we forget about the lifespan of a worm? Like how long they live for? Did we ever talk about this? Inchworms, as larvae, typically live for a short period, around 2 to 4 weeks. Thank you, AI overview from Google. Guys, it's been way longer than 2 weeks. It's been like months. The inchworm is dead. He's gone. You guys gotta learn grief. You guys gotta learn how to accept death. But yeah, we can bring Inchi back sometime. 4 weeks is 672 hours. Did you take out a calculator for that? Did you take out a calculator and you just did the math, or did you do it all in your head? You haven't been streaming for that long. I think I have. I think I'm on the 900 hour point. If I stream 3 hours a day or 5 days a week in October of 2024 of last year, I thought about doing something different where I streamed for 7 hours a day for 5 days a week. That gave me burnout. Yeah, and then I was double streaming. I was doing 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours at night when I first started. And that also gave me burnout. So now I'm like, I'll just do 3 hours a day. I'm good now. I think I found like a healthy schedule for myself. When I first started streaming, it was 7 hours a day. I think it's a little bit too much. Because for 7 hours, I'm like, I feel like I don't have a life outside of streaming. And now I do. Now I can actually do more things. Welcome in, Parachutes. Thank you for the follow. Now you need Inchi so you don't get burnout anymore. No, Inchi was part of the burnout. Whenever I see Inchi, I get trauma. I look at him and I go, oh, remember that time you were there when I was streaming 7 hours a day, every single day? Every model reminds me of Ray from Evangelion. Thank you so much. I actually got a little bit inspired from Ray when I was designing this model. I put out a post, so it's probably already public knowledge, but there's a few characters that I was inspired from. Ray being one of them. My Kamiyoshi, another one. Arc Knights, definitely. Hello, Florin. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello. I know that it's the end of the weekend for some of you guys. It's probably like Sunday night. So I hope that you guys have had a wonderful weekend. I was mostly in bed. Outside of like all of the gatherings and events, I was mostly in bed. I was so tired. I think recently I haven't been sleeping well. I heard from a housemate that like I've never done this before, so like that's why they brought it up to me. But apparently one night I was snoring, and they're like, I've never heard you snore before. And I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. So maybe I haven't been getting enough oxygen at night when I'm sleeping because of the snoring. Snoring so loud that people heard it in another room. I guess so. Yeah, new skill unlocked. Dinner time already? Did nothing, Sunday just passed. Oh no. Or maybe that's a oh yes, because that's a good thing, right? Like sometimes you don't want to do anything. Sundays, Saturdays, the weekends are a time to relax and just not do anything. So if you're able to say, yeah, I did nothing during the weekend, think of it as an achievement of some sort. Thank you for the follow, Dirt. That avocado, hi! Thank you for the follow. But that's what I heard, snoring. It actually limits the amount of oxygen that goes inside your lungs. Like the reason why you snore is because your breathing area, your breathing canal, it's It's a little bit compressed and closed. I only snore when I'm sick. That's probably it too, because everything's blocked. I'm like, maybe, is it because of my allergies? Is it because of my allergies that I'm snoring? I don't know. But I haven't been snoring ever since that one night. Or at least none of my housemates have mentioned anything, so I'm guessing I stopped. Or it was just that one day. Yeah, maybe because of allergies. Man, to hell with allergies. You got your meds. Which ones? I'm kidding. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Stixon. Hi, June. The head pats aren't working. Oh no. Wait, are they? I think they are. They should be. It worked? Oh, okay. That's good. Because I did turn them off. Oh, here we go. Maybe this will be better because I turned off the sounds, the sound notification, and I turned off everything else. Your allergy meds ran out, yeah. So I was gonna buy more. Then I was telling my housemates that I was gonna buy more allergy meds. Hi Adam, welcome in. And they're like, are you sure we don't have more in the cabinets? And I'm like, pretty sure I used it all. And so that night went to bed. Next morning I woke up and there's like a bottle of allergy meds on the table. So I'm like, I guess we did have more. I just didn't know where they were. I didn't take any this morning because I feel like taking meds every day is probably not very good for the body. I should probably let my body slowly adjust to pollen season rather than relying on medication all the time, because if I were to do that, then I'm gonna have to keep doing it. I'm gonna have to keep taking the medication. What are you talking about? Allergy medication. I'm not schizo, I promise. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. I'm from all the way up north. I'm from the North Poles, or close to it. And where Santa is. Very close to Santa. Did you guys ever believe in Santa when you were kids? I feel like everybody did. But I know that there were some kids who were like, whose parents immediately were just like, nope, he doesn't exist. You're not allowed to believe in him. Lies, you're a space lizard? Wait, I didn't say I wasn't. I am a space lizard. I believed in the tooth fairy? Me too! I put all of my baby teeth under my pillows. And then next morning they were still there. Nothing happened. But I still believed. I was like, one day they're gonna take it away, right? One day they're gonna replace it with a coin, right? He's real? You literally killed him last week? True. We were playing through one of the intervalos of Limbus Company, and Santa was there. And we killed him. It was I'm worse than the Grinch. I didn't just steal Christmas, I freaking killed Santa. You need a sacrifice to revive Inchi. Santa? We're gonna kill Santa to revive someone? Santa doesn't exist? Hi, Night. I'm so sorry to break it to you. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. You know there are like some deities and some gods. I was gonna say in the fantasy setting, but like, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a fantasy setting where they gain more power with more people believing in them. So maybe because not enough people believe in Santa that he stopped going down people's chimneys and leaving gifts under trees. He stopped eating your Christmas cookies. Because there's just not enough people in this world who believe in Santa. So what if we all just gather together one year for Christmas, and we all start believing in Santa? And the next day, on like Christmas Day, we'll find presents under the tree. It's you, Ahab. The fault lies in you. Reminded me of a Claus movie. I wanted to see it now. Is that an old movie? Claus. Okay, claws actually sound like something terrifying, like, you know, cat claws or bear claws. I'm gonna blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Is it like a horror? It's a horror Christmas movie, isn't it? Claus movie. Wait, it's not? Wait, this looks really cute. Okay, here's a synopsis. After proving himself to be the worst student at the academy, a postman is sent to a frozen town in the north where he discovers a reclusive toy maker named Claus. Oh, and it's an animated movie. 2D? 2020. A Netflix movie, and it's my favorite Christmas movie right now? I want to watch it. It's been so long since I've watched a good Christmas movie. Santa Claus. Sandy Claus. Why are we Sanding Claus? Hello, Nero. Good evening. Thank you for the follow, Rising Asians. Rising Asians. That just gave me like a whole... How do I say it? Like a vision in my head. A whole bunch of Asian people start flying to the sky. It's like arcane. The Polar Express was so good. Man, but that was such a long time ago. That was such an old movie. Hello, Dolphin Bird. Welcome in. Dolphin Burb. You know, I always thought that, sorry, excuse me. Allergies. But I always thought that Steam translates all of the handles and the names, not the nicknames, the names themselves, but I guess not, right? Like, is there an option to put down like another name in another language on Twitch? What's the haps? What's the happenings? Is that the question? I'm not sure, we're just chilling. I wasn't supposed to stream today. This was not a part of my schedule. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. 53? It's been so long. Hello. I have tea with me. Earl Grey. This is my favorite type of tea. Ooh. Allergies are happening. Hi, Sam. Sam the Bam. Because with Earl Grey, I feel like I can go with anything. Like, it has a hint of... It's not really floral, but it tastes a little bit sweet in a way, even though, like, the tea itself isn't sweet. I don't think there's any sugar in here. Earl Grey be like citrus-like sorta. Actually, citrus-like tea reminds me of orange pico. I've been mixing that with my orange liquor and orange pico tea. It's really good. I do suggest that if you are at drinking age and you drink responsibly, I do recommend it. I think I prefer YouTube. Me too. Thank you for the follow, Cosmic Nova. And Fanny. Yeah, YouTube is way better for, I think, ad viewage, or there's less ads. There's less ad viewage on YouTube. A new character has been discovered. Type Russian. Fanny. Fanny is very friendly. He's always in touch. Fanny won't let any of her friends get hurt. Fanny's the type of friend or person who will always help to give up his business. Fanny loves new acquaintances. Welcome in, Fanny. I love your introduction. YouTube has no delay? Wait, then you guys are like so much more superior on that side. What's stopping you guys from just moving all the way to YouTube? Why are some of you guys on... Wait, hold on. I remember this. We had this conversation before. It's because, yeah. Twitch has redeems. I remember. I remember this. We've talked about this before. Hi, Ruma. Welcome in. We're in control of the redeems. True. If only they would add redeems to YouTube. If only. I already associated you with Twitch. I don't... Is that a good or bad thing? Here's the thing, right? Is like, I'm not really a fan of Twitch. So me being associated with Twitch, like when you mentioned that, a part of me in the back of my head was like, no! No, I don't wanna! Let me leave! What are we redeeming? What are we redeeming? I don't know. Whatever there is you want to redeem. You don't have to redeem anything. I'm not gonna... There was no gun pointed to the back of your head telling you to redeem things. Unless you really want to. Then I will whip out my gun. Glad the YouTube stream works now. I know, right? I don't know what happened. Like, I really, really, really wanted Friday's stream, karaoke stream, to work on YouTube because karaoke only happens once a month. It's a very rare stream that I do. And it just so happened that like it was that one stream where YouTube just didn't want to connect. Thank you for the follow, Ruruka. Ruruka Runa. I think it's cuter when I say that name in Japanese. Ruruka. Ruruka Runa. I'm too attached to my emotes. Okay, we're almost there. Guys, we're almost there. I think we're only a few hundred hours away from... I think we're what is it, like 3/4 completed before I can start adding emotes on YouTube. So like it really depends on like the viewing hours, right? Sunday stream? Hi, Sizen. Yeah, Sunday stream. Impromptu stream, because I didn't stream yesterday. And then I felt bad. I was like, well, I'm not gonna be streaming for 3 days straight, right? So I was like, what if I just streamed for a little bit today? Isn't it 2K hours views? Something like that. I don't remember. I wasn't keeping count, but I did look at the progress bar on Thursday? Fix your goddamn stream category. I'm pretty sure it's not broken. Hello, Calco. You guys are trolling me. Feeling bad? Yeah. Because I usually stream almost every day. Every day except for Sundays. And I was like, I don't know about you guys, but I might miss chat. And I'm like, let me just let me just press the start streaming button this morning. YouTube partner soon. I don't know about that one. Whoa, 950. We're almost at 1,000 followers. But like, here's the thing too, is that this is what I thought about. I'll be lurking. Okay, have a good lurk, Chloe. I feel like the follower count doesn't really matter. I was learning a little bit about marketing. Here's marketing 101 for some of you guys, if you want to know. But a lot of platforms out there now don't really care for follower count. As in, they no longer push content to your followers. Markiplier? Why are you suddenly saying Markiplier? Why are you suddenly mentioning Markiplier? Me? How did you know I was Markiplier in disguise? Honestly though, if I had a voice of Markipliers, I would probably abuse it like shit. Market suppliers, no marketing! Marketing. Ever since the boom of TikTok, right? Every single social media platform now is like, we need to be like TikTok. We need to keep pushing content rather than market ourselves as a social media platform. So now it's all about engagement, and it's all about buzzwords and using the right verbiage in your content. That's why it sucks for a lot of artists now, because artists with a lot of, especially artists with big followings, because now nobody sees their art. Because a lot of artists push content out without saying anything, without putting in words. And so I always see complaints online from other artists saying that I used to get like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people liking my posts, but now it's only like in the hundreds or the thousands. Yeah, algorithm doesn't care about following anymore. And this is for every single platform out there, except for maybe Blue Sky. Because Blue Sky is still kind of new. But this is for YouTube, this is for Twitter, this is for... I'm just gonna mention those two big ones because these are the ones that I'm pretty confirmed about, right? I'm pretty sure that these two platforms are doing that. Not sure about the other one, so I don't want to like just say random, just spout out random platform names. Arkiplier will overcome these allergies. Me? I'm Arkiplier. M Arkiplier. Thank you for believing in me. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys feel the same? Like those with allergies out there, right? The older you get, the worse the allergies become. Like, does it come with age or something? I don't know what it is. Farkiplier. You might as well just call me Fartiplier. You might as well just replace the freaking K with the T. If you're gonna call me Farkiplier. Zarkiplier. Markiplier. It might actually worsen with age. I know this one girl. I feel so bad for her. But, as she got older, she became like allergic to almost everything. Like grass, the outside, not just pollen. Dust. Every single fruit there is out there. And she can't eat anything. And I'm like, how does the body work? Like, does one day you, like, is it that one day you wake up and your immune system is like, don't feel like working anymore. Time to kill. I hope that that never happens to anybody here. It does suck. Allergic to grass? That sounds like an insult. Actually, my housemates owned a dog that was allergic to grass, and it was terrible. It was really bad from what I heard. The dog couldn't really go on proper walks. They had to walk on the streets, like not where the grass was. And they would have to go on a vegetarian diet because apparently they were allergic to meat or something. So it's not just people, but it's like all animals go through that somehow. The immune system just wants to fuck people up. Sorry for the crude language. How does the body work? Hi Ahmed, I hope in the future you become more brave and go on with your real face. Actually, my face is out there. If you guys look hard enough. I'm not saying go stalk me, but like at the same time, I used to do face streams, face cam streams. And I do occasionally post myself on other other accounts. Actually, I'm not even like trying to be private about this because I honestly don't care. But the thing with Ark, the thing with me and here and this stream is that I just want to keep it 2D because 2D is superior. Fuck 3D. Hi Olive. Hello Bonk. Immune system retired. Probably retired before your body does, the rest of your body does. Sounds like something you would hear in competitive game lobbies. The immune system? Retiring? Wait, I lost you, Stixon. Allergies is actually overreaction from your immune system to benign stuff, so more like immune system just going berserk. So it's like working, but overclocking. It's not that it's not working anymore, but it's like, haha, I feel like working at 200%, right? No need to apologize for crew. I'm trying to stop swearing so much because back in the day, I used to incorporate the word fuck in every single sentence, and I'm like, I gotta stop. I need to stop myself. Because first of all, oh, what is this? Sorry, I just found a card? First of all, when you're working in the corporate setting, it does not sound professional at all. And then second of all, once you start using crude language in your sentences and in your daily life, you stop learning how to speak. Like the moment you forget a word, you're like, what's that word again? I don't remember how to say it, so I'm gonna replace that word with the word fuck. So that's the whole reason why I'm trying to stop. I need to stop swearing and cursing. Overclocking from the hit game Limbus Company? Like Dante? From the Divine Comedy? I really want to read it. Like I've never been a Devil May Cry fan. Like I love Devil May Cry, but I've never played the games. But I think it was after playing Limbus Company where I'm like, now I want to read the Divine Comedy. Now I want to read about Dante and Virgilius and Virgil. See, Ark, I gotta go sleep. Goodbye, Seal. Wish me luck on the dream world. I wish you have sweet dreams. No nightmares. Protect yourself from the paralysis demons, the sleep paralysis demons. I know the internet isn't safe and I like what you're doing to protect yourself. Just told you to be brave because I like to say strong words. Oh, thank you, Ahmed. That's true though, protect yourselves. There's parts of my life that I do try to keep private. I think that's why I was like, maybe I'll stop. Maybe I'll just make a whole new account for streaming instead of using one of my old ones. Well, to be quite honest, I was like, I have so many accounts now on social media that like for my Twitter, for my X account, this account has been existing since the 2020s. Since 2020. This account's like 4 years old. But I was like, I'm not gonna make a new account anymore. I'm just gonna use my old 2020 account. And so I rebranded. I didn't have anything on it anyway. But I think that was one of my biggest mistakes with streaming and using an old account, is that people come to my account thinking that I've been streaming for, what, 5 years? But no, I've only just started. Thank you for the follow, Soul. So luminous. Dante from Divine Company, Limbus Company, and the Devil May Cry series. Divine Company and Limbus Comedy. I'm hovering over boba for 1 hour now, fighting my urge to order something sweet or stick to diet. I hate to be the person that's like the one that encourages you to have sugar, but if you feel like you need it, do it. If you need that dopamine, do it. It's a Sunday anyway. It's a Sunday night. Sundays can be your cheat days. Unless you're like on a strict like keto diet and it's gonna completely break your fast, then don't do it. If you're on just a chill diet, right, where you're like, I'm just gonna have, you know, less carbs, I'm gonna slow down on my carb intake, then sure. It's easy to go back. Always happy dreams. Yeah, always happy dreams. Don't you love the dreams where you're sleeping and then you dream about something really interesting and really fascinating, or like it's like a thriller movie almost? And you wake up and you're like, shit, I need to know what happens next. And so you go back to sleep and you try to like redream the dream, and you do redream it. You get a whole new sequel. Those are the coolest dreams. Roland, like from book Orlando Furioso, the Fate series, the Borderlands. Why is there Roland everywhere? Why is Roland such a common name in games, but I don't know a Roland in real life? Yeah, it's almost a year of me. What is it? June? One more month. One more month of streaming, and then it's a year. I want to have something exciting for the 1 year. I have things in the work, but I don't know if it's gonna go through at all. I was so close to spoiling it for you guys, oh my god. maybe I won't say anything. We'll probably have like, I don't know, like longer streams or something. We'll probably have like stream goals. I think that would be fun to do. Community games. Maybe we can play Jackbox for the first time. Borderlands mentioned. God, those pretzels suck. Did you know that I have Borderlands? I actually have the games, but I've never played them. I feel old. Wait, was Borderlands Telltale? I don't remember. Telltale actually made one of my favorite games. What is it? One of my favorite games, and I forgot the name. What's the wolf one? Is it The Wolf Amongst Us or something? It's a canon spin-off. I love mystery games. The wolf the Wolf Among Us. Something like that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Among Us. Nothing Roland is common. It's mostly associated with historical and mythological characters. All Roland named characters I know are inspired by the book. Oh, so I guess it's just a lot of different media is taking inspiration from books. Okay, I need to blow my nose now because I'm getting really phlegmy. I'm gonna mute myself. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Yay, water. Sorry, I mean tea. Yay, tea. The style of humor in Borderlands. I actually played through the tutorial. But I get what you're saying because it's very different. For me, I really like it because of how different it is. I like the direction that they were going with it. But if that wasn't what you're expecting, then it's like hard to get into. It's probably difficult to adjust. It's like watching... I want to say it's like watching JoJo for the first time, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Because I know for a lot of people it's a little bit absurd in a way, the humor. Or the way that the art direction and the whole... Not just art direction, the whole direction of JoJo is done. It's different. But then once you start appreciating it, you start to really, really appreciate it. Tea? Earl Grey. Books serve as an inspiration for many works. It's quite fascinating that most fictional works are inspired by classical books. Like the Seven Deadly Sins is not a book, but is it the Bible? Wait, where's the Seven Deadly Sins from? So much media is inspired by the Seven Deadly Sins. We've already got 2 games inspired by the Divine Comedy. All of PM games are inspired by books, right? The art is pretty and the combat looks fun for Borderlands. I know when it came out, people were saying how much they loved the... Can I even call it cell shading? Cell shading of Borderlands? The way everything's just outlined. There's like a black outline around stuff. JoJo and Project Moon fandom are the same. Now that you mention it, it does sort of seem that way. Why is that? You don't talk about Borderlands 4 in the second Tales game? There's a second Tales game? I only know the first. Maybe that's why, because nobody talked about it. Maybe because it didn't live up to the first game. So I didn't know it existed. You recently heard that the 7 deadly sins aren't anywhere in the Bible. Where's it from? I said the Bible, but then I realized I'm like, wait, I feel like it's not really a Bible thing. Let's see. Oh, it is Catholic. I can't say this word. It's Catholic. Catholicism. There we go. I had to repeat that word like several times in my head in order to get it. Catholicism. But it's not in the Bible. What? Then where does it come from? Where's the original text? Hey Clock, welcome back. Zeb, you beat me to it. I said welcome. You said that before I even said welcome back. Catholicism. I think it's because it's like 5 syllables. Any word that goes past 4 syllables, I cannot pronounce it. It's really difficult. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Celia. The 7 deadly sins were first enumerated, then 8 in total, by the Christian ascetic? Evagrius Ponticus. In the 4th century CE, his work articulated a monastic consensus, I cannot read today, rooted in Hellenistic cosmology, which identified 7 or 8 planets that were guarded by corresponding aerial spirits. God, it's too early for me. What? I did not process that at all. There was 8 of them. They're from the planets? What the hell are the aerial spirits? See, there's a lot of things in there that I don't know. Like, who the hell is Eva? Yeah, Eva Grius. And what the hell is Hellenistic cosmology? And what the hell are the aerial spirits? And just know. I hate you? Me? Night hates me. I'm gonna cry now. Just be funny, that's all you need to do in this life, and I'm sure you'll be okay. I do the same. Sorry if my English is bad. I learned the British English. Oh, don't worry. I'm from Canada. The English that you learned and the English that I've learned is the same. And I went to school in another country. I was taking the GCSE program, which is I was taking the British curriculum for a majority of my school life. So, I shake hands with you, Ahmed. Man, GCSE. T-bowl? Hyperfixation? Zeb, what is that? I didn't remember reading about the 7 sins in the Bible. Hellenistic is Greek. So it's like the Greek Bible? Do you think we can, if we go to Greece right now, we go into a church, we open up a Bible there, we can find something about the 7 deadly sins? Unless it's like universal. Is the Bible universal? Like, are the testaments all the same? I'm not sure how it works. I'm not Catholic or Christian. I did go to a Christian school, but I don't know anything. Christianity lore goes crazy. I was talking to Zep. Night hates me. Lust isn't actually a sin, it's adultery, but the disposition toward lustful behavior will cause adultery and sinful behavior. So, like a source? My head, it's bursting! Oh god, my brain's gonna explode. Wait, I think that's starting to make sense to me. I think I got it. Okay, I got it. So it's not sin itself. I don't have any more brain cells to explode. But I do. But I do. Your brain cells are my brain cells. That's how it works. Every time you redeem something and you use those memory chips on Twitch, I gain a few brain cells. I take them from you. Loopy was your last one and he blew it? Don't say that, no. Thank you for the brain cells, Stixon. There are a few different translations and versions, like the most common version of the Christian Bible is the NKJ version, the New King James. Prefer the old one because someone gets turned into salt? That's the whole reason you prefer the old one? Just because of the salt scene? like, what if I read the Bible? One day, you know, one day I'm just gonna take up the Bible and I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna see what's in there. I think I've read a few passages, but I was confused, so I put it back down. Points at thee, Kafaz, who sleep with a gun by the bedside at night. Are we blowing someone's brain cells out? Okay, I've really lost you guys. Let me just drink some Earl Grey tea, reset my brain, because right now it's just a jumbled mess inside. Man, I love tea. I love coffee. A Bible study stream? I feel and I fear that I may end up sleeping throughout the entire study stream. Though I love reading, I'm not sure about enjoying the Bible as much as my mystery fiction. That's what happens when you turn around and look at a city being destroyed. God gets upset and turns you into a pillar of salt. Wait, I love that. Is that what happens in the Bible? In the Old Testament? Turn around and you turn into salt. I learned that salt was really expensive back in the day. So that would have been like good for the people around you, right? Free salt. We sacrifice someone every day to make salt. Do you read books? I'm trying. I'm trying to read books. I don't know if I'm actually reading them, but I'm trying. A book reading stream, especially with your voice. Yeah, I'm actually planning on doing because someone suggested a book reading stream last week, 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, what if I were to do a book reading stream? And someone mentioned a book, but I forgot what it was. One of you guys mentioned a public domain book that I can read. And it wasn't Dracula. And it was still something easy. It's not Lovecraftian. Why don't you try the Islam? Is that like another religious text? I don't know. Never thought about it. Never thought about religious texts until this stream. How is salt expensive? Seems easy to make. I don't know, but back in the day, apparently, they used salt as money. Really? Sugar was also expensive back then. I feel like sugar would be easier, right? Because, at least easier to get, because sugar is almost in like every single fruit and vegetable. She does read a lot of, no, it's like, I was trying to read an hour every single day so that I could finish a book in a month. You know who reads a lot of books? My sister. She can read an entire book in 2 days. Like the moment she wakes up, she picks up a book and she doesn't do anything the entire day. She's lying in bed reading. The gist of it was the town committed a sin that upset God. He told someone that he could leave with his family, but they looked back to see what God did and he would punish them. That doesn't sound very nice. That doesn't sound very nice of God to do. Why can't they look? The capital punishment just for looking? That's crazy. I like to recommend people books that I know will make them suffer. Oh, I've suffered enough. last time I was reading The Mountain of Madness, which I recommended to chat, and then I was like, I can't read this. It's too hard. It's too difficult. What book is your favorite? Hmm. That's a hard one to pinpoint. I really like Patrick Rothfuss's writing style. So I want to say The Name of the Wind is my favorite. But like the reason why I'm not so convinced that it's my favorite is because the sequels are ass. The next books are kind of ass. Like the plot is kind of ass, but the writing is chef's kiss. So I don't know. Is she also allergic to grass? Me? Are you talking about something else? 2 days is quite a long time. My bookwork friend can complete 500 pages a day? Are they actually reading? Here's the thing, I used to speed read. Then I realized that my brain wasn't processing the words that I would be reading. So even if I was reading at an insane speed, I wasn't really enjoying the book. Which is why now when I read, I try to read aloud. And I try to read slowly. Because then I can really process the words. And I can really appreciate the author's work. The other thing I learned too... Oh, my sister. No, she's not. I don't even know if she has any allergies. My sister just has the more superior body in every single way. She's like bigger than me in every single way possible. Like she's taller, she's stronger, she's just superior. I don't know how she does it. My younger sister, by the way. Everyone looks at her and they go, "Oh, are you the older sister?" And I'm like, "No, I'm the older one. I'm the older and the weaker one." But what was I saying? You like quote? Me too. I really appreciate books that have really stylized and nice writing. If it's the more poetic it is, the more I enjoy it. You recommended me a book which has bad sequels. I'd say read it anyway, because Rothfuss's writing is just peak. It's so good. His style is so good. Even though, okay, the plot in the first book is great, but like, eventually he just writes himself into he writes the story into a grave. But it's good. Read it anyway. And then forget that the next books even exist. What was I saying? I completely forgot. Favorite Shadow of the Wind? Shadow of the Wind is great. Carlos Ruiz Zafón. He's also one of my favorite authors. Like, the thing is though, you either love Shadow of the Wind or you hate it. Because Carlos Ruiz Zafón, he writes MCs in a way where they're all like, they feel like self-inserts. They're all like pubescent boys, like 15-year-old boys. And like, you have to really appreciate the main character as you have to think of them as, you have to look at the character in third person and be like, yeah, this is a 15-year-old kid. Okay? And even though it feels like a self-insert, don't do it. Like, don't do the self-insert. Don't put yourself in the shoes of the 15-year-old kid. Thank you for the follow, Kenshiro. Your model was cute and the vibes here are quite nice. I'm glad you like them. If we need to change the background music, let me know, because this is just the same song playing over and over again. Skippity. Actually, Now that I mentioned it, I might actually change the background. The BG music. Because this is my opening and ending. There we go. Like poetic themes of books, it's like looking at a fancy product. Why does reading poems feel good? Right? Oh, right. I was talking about like reading slowly. I think that's what it is, because you start appreciating every single word in the poems. Thank you for the follow, Dark Lucia. Because with poetry, you have to look at every single word in order for the passage to make sense, right? That's me too. I've been getting into poetry a little bit. And what I heard was that your brain can really only process like a few words at a time. So if you are reading slow, that's the only real way you can really process what you're reading. I dare you to speak medieval lingo. Like Shakespearean? Like talking Shakespeare? No, I'm too dumb to do that. I gotta talk like Don Quixote from Limbus Company. Yeah, this is still the beginning of the stream. We're 1 hour in, but we're still on the starting soon screen. Someone mentioned Limbus? Yeah, get on the Limbusy. I've been reading off the what is it called? Kindle lately. It's I love the Kindle so much, you guys don't understand. Like, I used to collect physical books, right? Get on the Limbusy. You heard me loud and clear, Moogie. You want me to say it again? I'll say it 10 times, just for you. Get on the Limbusy. Get on the Limbusy. Get on the Limbusy. Yeah, I'll stick to 3. Moist Mommy. Thank you for the follow. The Kindle is nice. Yeah, like every time I use it, I'm like, man, whoever invented this thing, give them like 3 raises, not just 1. 5 raises. Because it actually feels like I'm holding a book. Like there's no screen glare. There's no light that's hurting my eyes. I actually need to, well, I mean, I was gonna say I need to like turn on the lights in order to read it, but like you should be turning on the lights even when you're using a monitor with LED lights behind it. I didn't realize how light it was. It feels like nothing. Thank you for the follow, Lil B. Welcome in. Have you played Alter Ego? It's an idle mobile game that encourages you to read books. There's a mobile game that makes you read books? Wait, no, I've never played it and I've never heard of it until now. Let's see. I like how alter is spelled. The game. It's a 1986 video game? Am I looking at this correctly? No, that's something else, right? I'm like, wait, 1986? The Google Play Store wasn't even invented. We didn't even have the internet yet. Wait, this looks really good. Wait, this actually looks really good. What Yeah, mine has been life of such shame. Maybe I'll play this just so that I can encourage myself and motivate myself to read more. Like, it's so much... Reading is so much better than just, like, you know, doom scrolling social media. So, like, it's a better use of my time if ever I need a break from grinding commissions. If I finish these 2 books, I will get a Kindle too. Get one. Like, with holding physical books, that's kind of heavy. And then you actually have to, like, flip the pages. I mean, I like the whole, like, manual portion of it as well, but, like, it doesn't feel as portable. Right? Like, sometimes I go on vacation and I'm like, this is what I've thought about after getting the Kindle, is that I like to read in the hotel rooms. Like, I would, you know, on like the downtime when you're not out and about, when you're exploring the whatever place you're going to on vacation, is that, like, why would you want to go on your phone when you can read, right? But at the same time, like, I'm not gonna bring like books in my carry-on or in my suitcase because they're freaking heavy. But now with the Kindle, I can. This is not sponsored, by the way. Not a sponsored stream. The end of Alter Ego, the main character talks to you about keeping up a reading book list. Wait, that's pretty neat. It's idle. Another Alter Ego enthusiast? Wait, several of you guys here know about it? It looks like this game is relatively new too. Right? Or it says last updated November 2024. Wait, when did it come out? Maybe I'm looking at something else. And the art's pretty. Yeah, it will help a lot when traveling. Kindle is amazing for anyone who likes to read. See, I never thought about ever owning one until I was on the bus one day and I was sitting behind this woman who had a Kindle, and I'm like, wait, that looks... The screen looks really interesting. As in, like, I thought she was holding up a book the entire time because of how the light works on the device. Like, it comes from the sides, or you can turn off the light entirely. And then I looked at it and I'm like, I looked at it clearly and I was like, that's not a book, that's a Kindle. The game does go a wee bit into philosophical discussions such as metaphysics, but it's at the very beginning level, so it's chill. This tells me nothing. The thing is, I don't know what the gameplay is about. Like, do you have to answer questions that they give you about a specific book? It's like a test? A reading comprehension test? Hi Lauren, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy chill day. Metaphysics. Personality tests. Okay, you've got me hooked. I love personality tests. I feel like we should have a personality test channel on the Discord where everybody just posts personality tests and we all do them. Like, I don't take them seriously, but I love the different results that everybody gets. And I love comparing. I can finally stay for a stream. Hi Sinclair. Happy Sunday. Pay? Wait, what are we paying? We're paying studying for the tests? Play Refined Yourself? Zep, I played it on stream. You were... Were you there? You can share your results too if you want. Oh, on Alter Ego? The test is free. There are extras that require payment. Oh, so that's how you make money. You thought I wouldn't remember. I'm pretty sure if I did it now, my results might be different. But who knows? Who knows? It's like a DLC. We need more personality test games. I think there's always some sort of like intrigue about learning about yourself through a different medium. Even though like you yourself, you may already know yourself very fluently, like you might already know everything, but it's just nice to see the perspective from like what either personality tests, like what they think you are, or what other people think you are. Arc memory, not that bad. It's pretty bad. It's only not bad because you guys helped me out with it. On the days where I go, did I do this? Or I forgot what this is. I can always rely on you guys here to be like, hey Ark, this is what you forgot. I do think that reading has probably made my memory a little bit better. Ishmael is my favorite character in LCB. That's like mixing my favorite ice cream flavors. Wait, what's LCB? Is this library ruin that you guys are talking about? I am confusion. Do your dailies. Do your dailies here and do your dailies in your gacha games. You know, for the past 3 days, I didn't touch any gacha games. I didn't even log in for the daily rewards, and I just felt so good. I felt so good. I got rid of my art block. I started drawing more. I started chipping away at my commission list a lot faster. Gacha free? That's never gonna happen. I love my gacha stories. I just don't like the gacha elements of gacha. Okay, my cat's asking for food. I'm gonna disappear for a quick second. Where am I? Okay, I'm back. Hello. Dailies feel so bad, man. They do. But like, I get it, because companies, they have to make money, and if they're, how do I say it? They're monetizing on the FOMO. So if you don't log in for a day, it feels bad as a player. Except for, I'm the only exception maybe. But it feels bad and people are like, I have to keep logging in, and then you get like sunk cost fallacy. because you're like, I already spent so much time in this game. I can't quit now because I've been doing dailies every single day, and then it becomes a habit, right? And because it's a habit, you have to keep doing it. Because then your day will not feel fulfilling without it. That's the gacha rabbit hole, the gacha downfall. Ark yelling how life changed after 3 days without gacha. Just without logging in. There's usually like one game that I log in every day. Ark Nights. And right now, Ark Nights is going through that whole like Sierra Kusano event with Lapland Altar, and I'm like, do I really need to log in? I already got her? Do I really need to? So I'm like, nah. I won't think about it. I do mirror dungeons so often, I don't need to. That's fair. There's a game I've been playing for 7 years and I'm so tired of feeling like I have to play every day to do my dailies. I hated that feeling so much. That was me with Genshin. Actually, when Genshin first came out, because Genshin takes up so much of your time. When they first introduced, when it was first introduced, I feel like there's a lot of QOL now that like dailies are a lot easier to complete in Genshin. But when it first came out, dailies took like, oh god, it took so long. And I was like, I already spent so much time in this game, so I have to keep doing it. And like the more I played, the more miserable I got, and I was like, I think it's time. It's time to stop. It's time to uninstall it. And now I just play games that are like, it doesn't really matter if I don't log in. And then I can really just play the game story rather than focus on the gacha elements. Because a lot of gacha has good story. Actually, I'd argue that like most good stories come from gacha games. There's it's been pretty rough. Unless you rip the band-aid off, you're gonna feel bad about it. Yeah. Hoyo Games freed me an average of 2 to 3 hours per day. Been clean for over a year. I'm never looking back. You know, when they released Honkai Star Rail, it was better because you could actually just teleport to whatever daily dungeon that you had to do, and then you could just auto it, right? It was a lot better. But the problem, I think the problem with Honkai is that they keep releasing like OP characters. There's a huge power creep with Honkai Star Rail, so it feels like if you haven't played that game in a while, it's hard to catch up. The new units are all meta. And then when they do that, they have to release content for those meta characters. So I'm like, I guess I can't go back to Honkai anymore. I don't know what Zenless Zone Zero is like. I didn't get that far. I was like, I'm kind of done with Hoyo. Good thing Nico isn't here in chat to yell at me about Zenless Zone Zero. I can just watch Ark for story. You know which game has really good story that I heard? Expedition 33. Everyone's saying that Expedition 33 is super good. And it's not gacha. Gacha? Hi Jinzo. Ark Knights and Limbus is so peak. It is. However, for Ark Knights, I actually have to sit down and be like, I'm gonna spend an entire day playing Ark Knights. Like, I can't treat Ark Knights like a gacha game because the story takes so freaking long to read. Or when I'm playing through the IS modes, right, the integrated strategies, I take a whole day to play through the, what is it, all the stages. I haven't found the time to do that yet. I've been watching Expedition 33 streams. It's so good. Man, my friend keeps telling me to get it. They're like, get it and stream it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to stream it. Because someone also told me that Expedition 33 is a game that you want to enjoy yourself as well. But I do want to get it eventually. Whether I stream it or not, depends. But I do want to play it. Got a power creep where there will be no reason to pull or spend. I think you're right about I think you're right about that. But I guess in a way, I play Arc Knights. I don't really need all the power crept characters because you can clear all content without power crept characters, but they're just cool, right? And each of the characters come with a story as well. So I think that's why I pull in Arc Knights. It's for the story. Maybe that's the thing, right? Maybe that's the strategy for gacha games, is that they should focus on pulling for story rather than and the characters rather than like pulling for the power creep. Because that's what Love in Deep Space does. You're not really playing Love in Deep Space for the gameplay. Some people might argue otherwise, but like a majority of the time, you're pulling the cards for the story and the story interactions in Love in Deep Space. So I feel like if there's more gacha out there, there will be, and there should be more gacha out there later on that are more focused on that rather than, you know, power creeping, gameplay. You should check out Troubleshooter Abandoned Children, another XCOM style game by a small Korean indie studio. I actually have Troubleshooter. I played it for a bit. I never gotten into XCOM style because I don't really understand it too much. But I did really enjoy the art. The story was interesting in the beginning. I didn't get too far. So I can't say if the entire like game story is interesting because I only got through like the tutorial. You're definitely gonna love some of FGO's Lost Belt chapters. I think I will too. See, I really want to get into Fate and into Fate Go, but I know that it's gonna be difficult to play through it, especially in the beginning. And I don't like the gameplay for FGO, though I feel like I would love the story. I don't know. The people that I've talked to who played FGO have all regretted playing FGO. But at the same time, I don't know if they played it for the story, right? But I would go to parties and there's always this one corner in the party with a bunch of FGO players and they're all like yelling about something. I think the last time was like when Merlin came out, which was like years and years ago. Probably like 8 years ago. And it could be because I think they regret it because they always like, I think the gacha rate system is just so bad. Thank you for the follow, entertaining artist. Welcome in. Whenever I think of Lost Belt 6 Peak, I realize none of the suffering matters anymore. Okay, I think you've convinced me to read the story for Lost Belt and all of FGO, but not play it. So I might end up just reading the stories. It doesn't have cross progression, so once you make a permanent account, you're stuck with the device you have for it. Once you make a permanent account, you're stuck with the device. Wait, hold on. Brain is not braining. What is cross progression? The only good thing I heard about FGO is the character designs. I just like the world building for FGO. I really like the world building. I like how all the characters interact. Like the weird connection between characters. Because you feel like you look at FGO characters and you're like, I can't see how this character is connected to this character, and then you look at it more and you're like, wait, they somehow made it work. When you have the threads up on Discord... Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm leaving it up to you guys to make the threads. If you feel like there is a need to make the thread, you can feel free to just create one. I'll leave the power up to you guys. The power is in your hands. Because I don't know what you guys want. So it's up to you. It's more like when you have the thread up on Discord, feel free to drop the chapters. But wait, hold on, they're temporary threads. Should I just unarchive the FGO? You know what, Zep? I'll just unarchive it. I'll unarchive the FGO channel. Just because of this entire discussion that we're having right now. Cross progression is when you log in with the same account on a different device or platform. Oh. Wait, so if you get a new phone, you're fucked? Is that what you're saying? You can't play the same account on multiple devices. Oh, so wait, no. So you can, right? You can only play on one device and one device only. So if you move from phone to phone, right? If you get a new phone, you can, and you move FGO to your new phone, you can't play FGO on your old phone. Okay, I got it. I see. That's fine. I usually play games on... Well, fine for me if I were to ever play it, because I usually only play games on one device anyway. Most gacha games go on my iPad. Unless it's like action combat, then it's like PC only. Unlimited power. Unlimited blade works. You say FGO? I say FGO. I know people who say FGO and FGO. I just find FGO easier. It's 2 syllables versus 3. So I win. It's a competition now. Me versus you, Stixon. You need to generate migration ID if you want to switch devices. Kill FGO? Ignore the cries for help, listen to my yell for destruction. Clock, are you okay? MySpace existed 20 years ago. Wait, does MySpace still exist? Can we still yell about our depression on MySpace? Bro, you're just lazy. I am. I will not deny the fact that I am lazy. I will automate something just because I am lazy. FGO is so much easier. No, FGO is easier. It's like 2 syllables. What the hell is F Garando Oda? Oh, I see. I had to read that out loud. Why don't you just say the whole like first word too, so it's like fate. Fate Grand Order. There we go. Hi, Off Pill. Welcome in. Hi, Pascal Rat. I'm super lazy too, but if anyone calls me out on it, I get offended. You gotta accept. It's a part of yourself. You gotta accept this part of yourself. If someone calls me lazy, it's because I am. And I'm embracing it. Laziness is the key to innovation. It is, Bonk! The reason why we have so much quality of life features... so much quality of life tools is because of laziness. We invent things because we are lazy. That's just how it works. Just because it has 2 syllables doesn't always mean it's easier. Okay, I feel like FGO is a bad example of your point. You need to give me another example. What's your favorite flower? Mine's already obvious. Wait, what is your favorite flower? Is hellebore a flower? It's not. Wait, it's not obvious to me. Wait, what is your favorite flower? Mine are hibiscus. I just like the coloring. There's not a lot of like flowers that go in different pastel colors. Hellebore is a flower. Oh, ooh, I got that right. Wait, what does a hellebore flower look like? Wait, this is really cute. At least the white ones are. They look like tiny stars. Because the petals blend together, so it looks like just one big star or one tiny star. Do I have a favorite flower? It's probably hibiscus, but I'm not even sure. It's too early for me to think. I woke up 20 minutes ago. Good morning, Sinclair. Honestly, same. I feel like I woke up in the middle of the stream. I started the stream half asleep. Lazy people are the ones to streamline things so they can do less. I know of one person. He's super innovative. He does things super quickly. Everything is completely optimized. And I asked him what the secret to all of this is, and he's like, it's because I'm lazy. And I'm like, ah, that's fair. Have you tried hibiscus tea? There's hibiscus tea? No, I haven't. The only flower teas, I was gonna say trees. Don't drink trees, guys. The only flower teas I've tried are jasmine and chrysanthemum. I'm not very explorative when it comes to teas, because once I got my hands on Earl Grey, I was like, this is it. This is all I'm drinking. It's so good. Earl Grey is it's just too good. You can have it with milk, you can have it with alcohol, you can have it with cake and dessert and all these other things. Thank you for the follow, Tiny Bite TV. Tiny Bite. Hey, Blobby. Congratulations on the debut. Ooh, whoa. Welcome in. I don't drink trees, you smoke them. Smoke trees? Smoke trees every day? What? Like you take a whole ass tree. You cut down a whole ass tree? And you shove it in your mouth? How does that work? Can your mouth absorb a tree trunk? Yeah, it's Blobby! It's the debuted perfumer Perfumer VTuber. Guys, my brain's still dead. How is English? What English? No, Blobby is cute. Look at all those emotes. Yeah, I'm still half asleep. When I said I woke up in the middle of the stream, I lied. I'm still not awake yet. Smoke grass instead. How about we just not smoke anything because it's bad for our lungs. Vaping's bad for you. Smoking cigarettes is bad for you. I smoked for 1 day and the next day I was dying. Don't smoke, guys. The Fuka emote, fellow gremlin detect the Fuka emote. Is that Fuka? I can't hover and I can't click on it because my multi-stream. Oh, whatever. I'm guessing purple hair is Fuka. The $1 billion marketing campaign told me that smoking is cool. Maybe back then. Maybe back then. I think recently. In the past few decades. We have been unpromoting smoking. Like, you've seen it, right? In the on the packages, on the cigarette packages. Where they're like, yeah, smoking bad in pictures, in visuals. Smoked foods are yummy? Yeah, they are. I know people who are really into smoking foods. Like smoked foods, like using a smoker. And like, there's a lot of arts and craft that goes to smoking foods. Like sometimes things can take up to, I don't know, like 2 days to smoke. There's a lot of dedication that goes into it. I didn't know it was that advanced. I thought like smoking food is just smoking food. Oxygen is good. Actually. Oxygen is good, yeah, to some degree. Isn't it that like oxygen that kills you the fastest? It's what degrades you. Oxygen makes you rot. Ratatouille with smoked veggies is so good. Ratatouille. Oh god. Oh, like the actual dish. I was like thinking about the rat. I was thinking about the rat movie. I'm like, why are you eating mice? Off pill. Why are you eating mice? Why are you eating mice with smoked veggies? Wait, Ark smokes? I don't smoke, no. Smoking gives you aura. Have you seen the red mist? The red mist? No, tell me about it. What's the red mist? How do you smoke fish? There are 2 correct answers. There's 2 ways of smoking fish? Honestly, I know nothing about smoking fish. I assume that there's only one way. The red what? The red mist? Oxygen makes you live for 80 years. Other factors either increases or decreases it. I hope all of you guys are able to live long lives. The rat is named Remy. Oh! I forgot. It's been a while. You're saying his name isn't Ratatouille? pure oxygen is toxic. Something along the lines of that. I heard that oxygen is good and bad at the same time. The red cyst? Frying pan is all I know. Frying pan's the easiest. Frying pan, or just take a wok. Take a huge ass wok and just shove everything in it. You can cook anything in a wok. Yeah, I've only played Limbus. What is the red mist from? Library of Ruina? See, every time you guys make references in chat, I'm like, I need to play these games. I want to play these games that you guys are talking about. I feel so left out. I'm so alone. I'm alone in my little corner with my Limbus company. With only my Limbus company. Ratatouille is the dish arc. No, it's the rat now. Remy is the dish name. Have you guys tried ratatouille before? It's like a tomato dish with eggs, right? I was looking at the recipe. It's pretty easy to make. I think I tried making it and then I kind of fucked it up a little bit, so I turned it into something else. It's your incentive to catch up. Should I play like Library of Ruina and Limbus Company at the same time? Or is that like difficult? Is that too difficult? Should I just focus on one? Because I do have Library of Ruina in my library. Remember that one time when you guys are like, hey Ark, Library of Ruina is on sale, and I was like, okay, I'll get it, and then I got it. So I was just sitting there. For LobCorp, just watch the cutscenes. But it wouldn't feel the same. Well, now I gotta play that one too. Never tried it if it's just vegetables baked. Yeah, vegetables and egg. Like you literally just crack like 3 eggs on top. And you let it simmer in a Dutch oven or something. You guys are like a broken record. Holy shit, who said the red mist? You've already gone through a few spoilers from Library of Ruina in Limbus? Really? I guess so. Maybe? Perhaps? I've been through a few spoilers from from your stream clock. Playing Lobotomy Corporation first would be better, but it's too difficult. Okay, I'll just maybe I'll play Library of Ruina. That doesn't count. Yes, it does. Remember when you're like, you guys were like, "Hey, Ark, turn away. There's spoilers," and I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." I recommend watching L-Corp Summary if you want to play Library. Okay, what if we do like a Library of Ruina stream next week? You guys want to help me out with my schedule? Stardew Tuesdays? Limbus Company Wednesdays? Library Ruina Thursday? What's on Friday? Another Just Chatting? Another karaoke? The karaokes can only happen on Fridays. You know, actually though, having more karaokes gives me incentive to like learn the songs that you guys are recommending. Learn them faster. If egg? It was shakshuka that I made. It wasn't a ratatouille. Yeah, it was shakshuka, my bad. Thanks, off pill. That was the one dish. I'm thinking about something else. Wordsmith's LobCorp recap is a good one if you want LobCorp context before diving in. Okay, so Let me write that down before I forget. Wordsmith? LobCorp? Recap. I have so much homework. LobCorp is a hard game. Library is hard too. LobCorp is hard. The gameplay loop is a bit repetitive. Okay, so maybe I don't play LobCorp and I'll play Library. And it shouldn't be too hard if you guys are here, right? Now you guys have homework too. Now you guys can backseat me. ASMR book reading. Oh, true. Maybe that's Thursday then. Wait, that could be Saturday. Because we're streaming on Saturdays too now, right? So, Tuesday Stardew, and then Limbus Company. I don't know about doing like Library Runa and Limbus like back to back. Maybe I'll do like Limbus Company and then I'll do reading stream. And then I'll do karaoke Friday. And then I'll do library on Saturday. What book are you gonna read? Someone recommended me something, but I forgot what it was. It's on Discord somewhere. Was it any of you guys that mentioned it? You guys here in chat? I don't remember. Which kind of book? I don't remember. It's a book in the public domain though. Metamorphosis? Not that one. Was it? I remember we talked about Metamorphosis, but I don't remember if it was. It was the House of Leaves. Thank you, Opphil. It was. There we go. It was you. It was the House of Leaves. There we go. I knew it was one of you guys. Kafka. Kafka, right? Not Shindle. Not Shindle's Metamorphosis. If you're interested in a good read, search up the library at Mount Char. Fantasy horror! Oh, this is my favorite. Okay. Oh, they signed me out of Goodreads.com. This is such a useful site to track books. Like every time I want to read a new book, I find it on this site and I go, let me just put it on my want to read list. Where'd it go? It disappeared. And I love how it's connected to Amazon too, because then I can just buy it on the Kindle. Who knows which metamorphosis I'm referring to? Are you referring to both of them? The Shindle one and Kafka? Yeah, good reads. Hi, Wasa. Speaking of, you know, Stardew on Tuesday, which is going to be like the next stream, I finally... I cheated and I just spawned the wiki for the mod that I was looking into, that I was playing, Sword and Sorcery. So now I don't need to wander around the game trying to find exactly what I'm looking for. And I don't need to guess, right? The in-game wiki literally tells me how to trigger all of the events. Shake my head, cheater. No, I had the wiki at some point. I had it in the game because like the moment you install the mod, they give you the game, or they give you the wiki. and then I lost it. I don't know where the hell it went. And so I was like, I'm pretty sure it's gone. I'm pretty sure I like tossed it in the trash bin or something. And so I went and I downloaded the CJB spawner mod and I was like, let me just spawn this item. Because I really, really need it. And it tells me how to unlock all the different professions. Like Artificer, the Wizard class. Start is gonna become a completely new game on Tuesday. Just because the mod allows you to cheat doesn't mean we won't jeer. Fine, you can jeer. Jeer all you want. At least I'm happy. That's all that matters. Hi La, welcome in. Might sleep during the reading stream? Me? I sleep? No way. Unless you're saying you're gonna sleep, because you can absolutely... I can absolutely be your bedtime story. Hope you enjoyed the book, it's so good. It's worth a second read. Okay, the Mount of Char. It's in there now. I see horror and I'm like, ooh. And then I see fantasy and I'm like, ooh, double ooh. Thank you for the follow. How to pronounce your name? Vix Main? She survives Ark Nights. Yeah, there's a lot of Ark Nights event stories that start off pretty slow. And then it picks up near the end. Vinx. Vinx Main! Wait, I got it! I just have to look at your name like a second time. Welcome in. Are you Ark because of Ark Nights? Oh, you're making the connection. Kind of. Probably. I did have a lot of inspiration from Ark Nights. Perhaps. The problem with my name is that everybody uses it. So I wasn't able to get a good handle. But now I'm stuck with Dreamy X-Ark, so that's what it is. I'm also Ark because of X-Ark. I'm suffering to Nightmare King Grim in Hollow Knight. Oh boy, I've been there, good luck. Which stage are you on? The first one? Where you're trying to find the little guys? Oh wait, you're saying Nightmare King Grim? That's the last one, right? I didn't even get there yet, actually. I got through, like, the second part, and I was like, okay, I'm done. It's too hard, too difficult for me. Will you celebrate stream anniversary? It's in June. Yeah, I am. I don't know how. I'm not sure how yet, because it's not just going to be my anniversary, but it's going to be my birthday too. So it's like a double celebration. I'll just do it all in like the same week or so. When is your birthday again? I missed it. Oh, don't worry. I never mentioned it. Yeah, I haven't mentioned it this stream or any time recently, but it's in June. It's on June 17. You start streaming on your birthday? I start streaming on the week of my birthday, yeah. I still remember it because, like, it was such a normal stream. My birthday stream was just a regular, Limbus Company stream. My birthday's right after yours? Like a day after? Or is it like a few days after? It'd be cool if it was like the 18th. June 18th. Ooh! Ooh, we're right beside each other. That's neat. We're like twins, Blobby. Time to cook up something, chat. Like, actually cooking? Have a good meal, Kay. Oh, you're saying cooking something for my birthday. I'm thinking of doing... I mentioned this earlier that some of you guys might have missed it. I was thinking of like, what if I just do, like, I feel like doing subathons and donathons are like boring. But like, there's nothing I can think of. And then we just do goals. And then we play games and chat. Today is National Firefighter Day in the US. Happy Immersed Clock Day. Happy Firefighter Day. Is your work doing anything to celebrate? Do firefighters do anything on the day of Firefighter Day? I thought. Welcome in. Work moment. That's me. I've met twins that were born at midnight, so their birthdays were a day apart. Wait, that's really interesting. Actually, funny story. My dad, Ark Papa, forgot what day and time it was when my sister was born. And like the day passed, then she was born, but he thought it was still the day before. So he messed up her birth certificate by writing that she was born a day before her actual birthday. And I feel like... Actually, I just assume, but I think she kind of hates it a little bit because her real birthday is on a really good day. It's like December 30th, right? Like 30 is such a good number to have a birthday on. But Ark Papa was like, no, you're born on the 29th. Batsu's stream is nice, so maybe we'll do that too. We'll have a... Maybe we'll... Because like the spicy noodle challenge is one of the options on the community challenge list. But we can totally add that into the streams. And like, okay, so I'm thinking about it now. I don't know if I want to do like a subathon or donathon. Because first of all, I need breaks. Second of all, you guys also need breaks, right? So instead of doing that, we can just do... You guys pick whatever streams I stream. Add goals that entice suffering. Maybe. We can do like a goal subathon donathon thing that like lasts a few days instead of like lasting a whole day. Like that would be better, right? So instead of like making the stream go longer, you guys just try to achieve goals. Batsu goals. Are you into motorbikes? No. I do have a lot of friends who are. I'm scared of motorbikes. The last time I was on a bike was when my friends decided to go on the freeway and they were like... They were singing the Mario a cappella on the freeway and like driving in insane speeds, and I'm like, I'm never doing this again. I'm never getting on one of their bikes ever again. You still have a lot of games you haven't played, right? Yeah, I do. A week-long Helldivers. That would kill me, thought. Spicy noodles gave me explosive diarrhea. I'm good at handling spice at a medium degree. I know some people who can like handle a lot better than me. Like I just like to suffer. Like I like to suffer. Like I'm not good at handling spice, I guess, but like I can take it. Like I don't mind, like, you know, having snot drip down my nose while I'm having the spicy noodles. There's a memorial in the cities that a lot of them go to, but that's pretty much it. The fire department isn't doing anything. It's your day. I don't think I get explosive diarrhea from too much spice though. Or I haven't gotten to a point where it would give me explosive diarrhea. What is your favorite kind of streams? Streams like this, where I just chat with you guys. And I don't have to think much about anything. Just chatting streams. Just chatting streams. Karaoke streams are nice too because I love singing. Stardew streams because I'm essentially just chatting. The last Terraria stream was fun too because I got to explore a lot of things. I think they're mostly comfy streams that I enjoy. Something like streams where I'm not huffing and puffing and like stressing out and sweating. Bleeding from my eyes. Thank you for the follow, Big Doink. I love your name. Big Doink. And do just chatting streams for your birthday. Don't have to do something just for the sake of doing something. I'll think about it. I'll think about it a little bit more. I'm not going to confirm anything right now because it feels too abrupt and I don't want to create misunderstandings and set up expectations. But I will let you guys know. Oh wait, I did want to do something that I mentioned before. This is like something that I'm pretty convinced that I want to do. Is because I never had a debut stream. I never debuted. I just kind of clicked start streaming and I was like, alright, time to play Olympus Company. And so like that was literally like my first stream ever. And so I'll do like a small like debut thing. Because there's some things that I want to show you guys too. Some new things that I've hinted at previously. I may have hinted at yesterday. Yume Nikki. Yume Nikki would be fun. I like 2D pixel horror games. And Ebe. Those ones I'm fine with. If it's 3D, I don't think I can do it. Terraria is a farming game until bosses. I think that's why I love it so much, because it actually feels like I'm playing Stardew. I'm like, oh yeah, I see seeds, and I'm like, I can plant stuff? Okay. And I'm like, house building? Ooh, this is fun. This is like playing Minecraft. Debuts do be expensive and time-consuming. Oh man. When I say debut, I'm like, don't expect anything big. It's like what I already have here. You guys already see my model. It's just gonna be a... This is Ark. This is my lore. This is what I like, and this is what I don't like. Essentially, it's gonna be like that. Just a self-introduction, because I've never done that before. Greetings, Elf. Hello, Zephyr. I am having a wonderful morning. Thank you for asking. I hope you too are having a wonderful morning. Wonderful Sunday. Should try games from Chilla's art? Oh, I've already watched. I've watched a lot of streamers who play Chilla's art, so I kind of already know what to expect. But at the same time, it's also like first person that I can't play because it makes me motion sick. You already have an idea of what the new mascot is going to be. I did post something yesterday on Discord. In Konbini, one store, many stories. That looks really comfy. Let's see. In Konbini, one store. Choices matter, simulation, relaxing economy. Choices matter. Is this story based? This does look really good. The demo is out. Planned release date to be announced. Adding this on my wish list. I don't know what it is, but every time I hear the word Konbini, I think of a horror game. And maybe because it's like, there's too many horror games based on the convenience stores. A lot of Chubas I follow only... This is the trailer. The trailer for Inconvenience started playing. A lot of Chubas I follow debuted years after they started streaming. That would be me! Except it's gonna be like 1 year after I start streaming, rather than like a few. I'm glad you're having a good day, Zephyr. It's almost Monday. I know it's like late for some of you guys. Probably close to midnight. Hello, Sunshine and Rainbow Show. Welcome in. Lethal Company. Lethal Company is like a co-op, right? Have fellow C. A lot of you guys are from C. A debut would be nice. I just started watching, so I'm not up to date with Ark lore. There's like barely Ark lore, so I'm like, I gotta come up with something. Are you into cars? I would like to get into cars, but no. I don't even have a vehicle of my own. I used to live in the big city where, like, I didn't need one. And cars are expensive. Insurance is super expensive. So I'm like, let me just rely on public transportation. And then now that I've moved out, I was like, I need to get a car now. But at the same time, like, delivery is just so useful. Guys, I haven't like left the house in a very long time. That's why whenever my friends are like, hey Ark, wanna hang out? They all live in the city, by the way. Hey Ark, wanna hang out? And I'm like, well, transportation takes me like 2 hours. I can't. It's gonna take me 2 hours to get there, and then 2 hours to go home, to come back home. That's 4 hours in my day gone. Inchi lore is needed. Inchi's dead! Can I have a suggestion? Maybe Google form for submitting birthday messages and gifts? The thing is, I don't require any birthday messages, and I don't require gifts from you guys. So it feels weird if I do that. You guys don't need to give me anything. Wrathful Dragon? Me? I'm wrathful. I'm more like merciful. I'm very nice, right? Do I come off as wrathful? Cars and all their expenses are a lot. Personally, I just have a bicycle. Yeah. I do want to get a car eventually, but when I get a car, I kind of want a Mini Cooper. And the thing with the Mini Cooper is that it's more like it's a very specialized car that has a lot of like modifications, and you can mod it a lot. And so a lot of auto shops don't deal with Mini Coopers because they cost a lot of money. And sometimes they need to hire a specialized person in order to like fix a Mini Cooper. And I'm like, if I were to get one, I'm gonna have to learn cars. Yeah, they're so cute. That's why I love them. And I love the interior of them. Thing is, I haven't drove in like 3 years. So I don't know if I can drive. I haven't touched a steering wheel in 3 years. It's been a while. So I'm gonna have to like slowly readjust again. I don't like driving, I'll stick with public transportation. I think for me, I used to love public transportation, but that was only because I lived in a city that had very, very convenient public transportation and everything was designed, like the public transportation was designed very well. And then I moved and then the public transportation here is ass. I will always go automatic. My brain is like, I have a like one-track mind and I can't like multitask. Last time I drove, my father scolded me. Oh, don't worry, that happened to me too. Our papa was brutal when he was teaching me how to drive. He was like, drive backwards in this empty parking lot for an hour. And that's what I did. I'm surprised that he sat in the car with me the entire time as I was driving backwards. And I'm like, Dad, I'm getting sick, car sick. And he's like, nope, keep going. So that's how I learned how to drive. By driving backwards. But I guess he really wanted me to learn how to control the wheel. Your model's so cute. Oh, thank you, Oreo. I like your name. It's cute too. Oreo Nemo. Public transportation where I live sucks. I used to live in a very advanced city where like the transportation was, oh my god, it was so good. It was like web-like. Thank you for the follow. So like there were multiple different ways to get to one destination, and if you got lost, it didn't matter because you could just like find another station, right? Which is probably like a 5-minute walk where you were. Like everywhere, you can find a station everywhere. And plus, there'd be taxis everywhere. It's so easy to flag down a taxi. I used to get lost in the city by myself. I used to live in a very safe city too, so I'd just walk out in the middle of the night at like 2 AM just by myself. And then get lost. And then like once I get lost, I would just call a taxi. Or I would find like a station or something. But like where I am, I can't do that anymore, which like this is the stuff I heavily miss. So I'm like, eventually I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna go back to where I used to live. Hello, Azu. Knock knock. Thank you for the follow, No Life. No Life Law. The Inchy lore dumps on YouTube. The lore guy is doing the Inchy lore. What did I miss? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Hello. Hi, Azu. Happy Sunday. Hi, Seth. The fart talk? We never had a fart talk. We may have talked about explosive diarrhea, but there is nothing about fart. I love lore too much. Oh, I guess I have expectations to meet next month. The fartiplier? Yeah. Hi, call sign. Welcome in. Call sign spear. Is fart worse or is diarrhea worse? Wait, that's an easy answer. Sorry, this is supposed to be a comfy stream. Why are we talking about fart and diarrhea? Interesting first impression, guys. The fault lies with you, Zep. It's because of Zep. It's because it's not me. I didn't bring this up. No, no, no. Diarrhea X fart? You might as well turn that into diarrhea X fart. Oh, my back. Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Oh! Your model's so pretty. Oh my god. Thank you, Mio. I'm thinking of opening up like model commissions once June has passed. Once I finish all of these commissions. Don't shift the blame on me. No, 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 no. Zep, you brought it up. You brought up the fart. You brought up the fark. And the fart. And... Wait, you didn't bring up diarrhea, so I can't blame you on that one. I came from my mother's birthday to this. Glad to see nothing has changed. Why are you glad? Shouldn't you be like disappointed that nothing has changed? We need to step up our game with these streams. How much would a commission cost? I don't know. It would be my first one, so it'd be like pretty cheap. Thank you for the follow. Like, I'm trying to practice a little bit because some of you guys have asked and requested for me to do some PNG tubers. So I'm working on my first one. And like once I get that sort of completed, and then I can work on a few more PNG tubers before I like dive straight into model work. Because my model is like the first one I made, but like there's still a lot of things that are a little crunchy. There's a lot I can improve on. 3 pistachios per commission. I love pistachios. I'll take it. The glitchy person. Me? 1 Big Mac per commission. I don't like Big Macs. They taste like cardboard. You're gonna have to give me something else. If it's a big juicy burger, I'll take that over a Big Mac. The thing is too, okay, why are Big Macs so freaking expensive? It's like $10 almost for a Big Mac, right? Like $8 for a Big Mac. But you can take that $8, go to another burger restaurant, order a burger that is like 10 times better than a Big Mac. Why? Isn't rigging what you want to improve on? There's a lot of things I want to improve on, Boogie. I want to improve on art, I want to improve on rigging, I want to improve on speaking, on my English. Thank you for the follow, friend. On myself. Self-improvement is great. You're on holiday starting tomorrow? Make it to every stream, yippee! Wait, Azu, aren't you going like... Aren't you like leaving? You're already great in all of them. But I can be better. Never put a hard limit on yourself, guys. Always see like room to improve. And that's how you become a better person. Wise words from Ark that are barely wise. My life will be completed after I see long-haired Ark? Really? Okay, I can give you long-haired Ark, Stixon. I'll put that on the list. She made a twin-tail doodle. There was a twin-tail option, there was a long-haired option, and there was the bob cut. And I had everybody choose in a poll. This is like early when I first started streaming last year. I had everybody choose what the next hairstyle would be. And a lot of people chose the bob cut. So we had a 1.1 for a while. But I think if with my next hairstyle, I'm just gonna make it a toggle instead of a new model. And that way you guys can just change it with redeems whenever you want it to. I gotta go study for my final, but I'm definitely coming back because you're so cozy. Good luck on your finals, Oreo! Good luck, good luck. Oh right, it's almost June. That's like end of school. You made your own model? Yeah! I did. I woke up one day because I have a lot of friends in content creation. A lot of them who have been in the content creation field for like years and years and years. And a lot of them have tried to convince me. Thank you for your follow, Orion. A lot of them had tried to convince me to start streaming. But I guess I didn't have enough self-confidence, like... I had a huge lack of self-confidence, and I was like, I don't think I can do it. And then finally this year, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's the year. And so I decided, I was like, I'll just do everything myself. Is it possible to change hairstyles? I thought your model is slightly different from the usual. Right now, only by switching the model itself to a different hairstyle, I can. But if I add a different layer for the hair, and if I were to hide the layers, I can switch it. If I had your voice, I'd fall asleep within a minute of reading a book. I read aloud a lot of times. But I don't fall asleep to my own voice. Hello, Axel Nor, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Your PFP has a different hairstyle. Yeah, that was the Arc 1.1. That was the other hairstyle. Bring back the other one, it's been a while. Did you get Zanny? I didn't. Not yet. Let's see. Where is she? Oh. I'm floating. But I'm right here. This one doesn't have a lot of the redeems available. So the rigging's also a little bit different, the way I rigged it. Sorry, I'm just checking my tracking. Yeah, the tracking's a little bit different too than the usual. It's not really adjusted properly. It's been months, right? Who is this? It's me. It's still me. It's just me with different hair and different rigging. We'll probably get hooded Ark in the future. I do want to add more things to this. Man, the rigging is so strange. Like, what did I do? The current one is bob cut. Yeah, this is Arc 1.1 that you're seeing. No viewer, who's this? It's me! Guys, it's just a hair change. I'm not a different person. It's like when you get a haircut, you don't go, oh, you've changed. Oh, who is this? Right? It's just me with longer hair. That's it. We're getting GTA 6 before Dark comes back? You probably are. GTA 6? What was it? May 2026? That's the planned launch date. New hairstyle, new me is a lie? Maybe. Maybe they've been lying to you. Give us dark? No. No. Dark only visits like once in a blue moon. Once in 10 years. Ah. Yeah, who is this? So maybe, yeah, we can get... If I have time, I can make one with, I can do a long hair toggle. Is dark the hair color change? Yeah, dark has dark hair. Wait, dark has white hair. Dark has white hair. The glitchy arc? Who's the glitchy arc? Not sure who that is. Yeah, dark is my cousin. White hair, dark clothes, or red eyes. It's been a while since I saw dark. Black hair bunny arc? You have a screenshot of that? We're bringing back the red mist. So what is the verdict? Do you guys like bob haircut arc more, or do you like short hair arc more? Or is I don't know if you guys would choose this one because you guys haven't seen this one before, or it's been a while. You like bob cut arc? Not short hair arc. Any arc is good. You like bald arc? That wasn't on the option list. Bald arc is not an option. Why choose when we have both? Yeah, maybe I'll just maybe we'll just go bob cut. This is the bob cut. This is the bob cut. The other one's a pixie cut. Mohawk arc. You want bald toggle? Like I said, my model doesn't work that way. I don't have a skull. It's just hair. Yeah, I just went bald once, but it can't be rigged. Yeah, it's all empty. It's all empty up there. There's nothing. Under this hair is just air. A brain? What's that? I don't have one. Arc like Markiplier? Anyways, if you guys like this this model, I can bring it back every so often. But this model doesn't have certain redeems. Like I can't do the comfy redeem, so I'm gonna have to turn that off. It doesn't have the cat redeem anymore, I don't think. Markiplier! And this one doesn't have sunglasses either. Does it have regular glasses? No, I don't think so. I think some of the toggled redeems are not available on this model. A new model, it's an old one. This is an old one. The arc of 86? The mark of 86. The Markiplier. The Zarkiplier. Anyways, it is 12. It is 12 p.m. for me, and probably 12 a.m. for some of you guys. Like little sister vibes. And the other one feels like older sister vibes. What if I talk in a deeper voice? What if I talk with not my voice? What if I talk like this all the time in a deeper voice? Can I be older sister? Isn't your voice already deep? It can go a little bit deeper. This is the deepest it can go. also stress out my voice that way. To stop it? No. Okay. Yeah, it's already Monday. The first week of May is almost over. I remember asking you guys, I'm like, is my voice deep or high? And some of you guys were like, it's somewhere in between. Like that's a good thing, right? I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if it's high. I don't know if it's low. Enjoy friend's wedding and lunch. Thank you. I'm gonna have another big dinner tonight too, so that's gonna be exciting. Anyways, I shall go. I shall go. I was gonna have a short stream today. I was like, what if we just do like a 1 hour stream? And then it turned into 2 hours, and then it turned into 2 hours and 30 minutes. So it's like our usual. But all right, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of the day or good night if you are sleeping. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for Stardew. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Kawaii cuties, hello. Hello, welcome in, but also goodbye. Why don't fishes like dating online? Because they don't want to be catfished. It's a nice way to end chat. End chat and stream. I'm not ending you guys. Okay, goodbye.